Yeah, I got that whole cast, I'm gonna put them on blast. I got JK and Q-Tip, that's whack. I got Trenton on that whip, I got Josh on that flip. What you mean? Every motherfucking day gonna outlast every other motherfucking podcast. You know, you already know, we out here gonna blow. We gon' hold fast, we gon' downcast. We out here looking like Comcast. What you mean? That shit you wanna hear, the shit that you hold fucking dear.
And we're live.
Welcome to Bet Records, where we talk about hot topics, ideas, and all the shit you really want to hear.
And we're live. Next episode. Here we are in studio. New intro. Let us know what you think. Holy shit, we got an update, I guess.
Got an update.
We are behind. We have the normal cast in here. Justin, Trent, and Quentin. And special guest, Kayla here.
Woo!
How's it going, Kayla?
It's going pretty good.
So what updates do we have?
I don't know.
I don't know.
The
Computer
computer's
update.
got updates.
Computer
something.
update.
Yeah, I don't know what
It's
it is.
fine.
It's something. It's something. I don't
So
know.
we just did a Gourmet My McDonald's with Kayla. So you haven't seen it already, check it out. YouTube Shorts,
Is it
TikTok.
live already or
it'll
no?
it'll be live, if not very soon. So
Yeah, okay.
when you're listening to this, make sure you check that out. Kayla, how did it go? I told you, hey, I'm gonna get some nuggets and we're gonna see what you come up with, and it turned out pretty good. So what are your thoughts? How'd you go about planning this?
You know, I kind of just bullshitted the whole thing. And, no,
It turned out good.
I didn't do
Yeah.
much planning. I just kind of looked up and like the McDonald's smashing things, or like everybody just kind of mashed their McDonald's, and I didn't really want to do that. So
Yeah.
I just made a nice little glaze, and yeah, it turned out a lot better than I thought it would.
Yeah, it turned out.
Yeah, that was really good.
A1.
Yeah. Justin missed most of the setup there. What are your what were your thoughts though? Our first taste tester, Justin.
I really liked it. You know, when I saw McDonald's, the first thing that popped in my mind is usually because I saw a YouTube one time where somebody actually picked up a Big Mac from McDonald's and brought it to a 5-star restaurant, brought it to the chef. He's like, hey, can you spice this up a little bit? He's like, I can do more than that. And he turned the Big Mac into like a meatloaf.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen that one.
Yeah.
These are pretty good. I don't think I've ever seen somebody actually use the nuggets and just use them in the raw form, and I think they turned out pretty good. Like I said, looking at them, like you wouldn't, if we didn't have the McDonald's box on them, you wouldn't be able to know that they're McDonald's nuggets.
That's what was going through my head. If you guys had if I had just showed up, there was no box, and you said, here, eat this, and I took a bite, I would have said, and you had said it was from McDonald's, I would have been, what?
Yeah.
Question.
That's what we should have done. We should have put it on a plate and said, all right, where did this come from?
Yeah.
That would be pretty funny. Yeah, we could do it. Make a guessing game.
The only thing that would make me think it was from McDonald's is the shape of the nuggets, because that shape is pretty distinctive.
Well, they only got like
you could tell, yeah.
they only got like 4 shapes of nuggets, right? There's the circle,
Going for
there's
another.
the
There's
like,
that,
little boot one.
and there's that one that looks
Super
like a
good.
goldfish with one tail.
Yep, the one-tailed fish. Yep. And then there's
One-tailed
I think there's another one.
goldfish.
Yeah, sometimes you like the
It's
ones
fine,
where
it's
they
fish.
morph together and they're like extra size.
Mm-hmm.
I think what I'm reading here is there's the bone, the bell, the boots, and the ball.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go. See, I knew it.
Are
I
McDonald's
was
nuggets
just-
all just like the massed up shit that like?
Yeah, these look
Doesn't
like-
get used.
They all look kind of similar.
I'm not
At
too
the
sure
end.
about that.
I have no idea. Like,
There's
we
a-
just grind up all the chicken and...
There's a video on like how McDonald's makes their nuggets, but
Oh, I'm sure.
I honestly, I probably don't want to watch that.
Wait, watch
yeah,
that.
that's
Because
why
then I
I
don't-
After ingesting
I
a
don't
bunch,
think I'll ever eat a McDonald's nugget again if I
True.
watch something like that.
It's
Well,
like when you watch
I
when
mean-
hot dogs
Well,
how
here's
hot
the
dogs
thing.
are made for the first time.
Still
well,
won't do
here's the
that.
thing.
Yeah.
You say that. Well, Josh,
I
here's the
love
thing.
Should've said that.
Josh, here's the
Yeah.
thing. You say you won't eat McDonald's again if you watch that video, but have you ever seen Super Size Me?
Yeah.
Did that not make you want to eat McDonald's ever again? Seeing how much. What was that guy's name again?
I don't know, but it's not like Josh is going to go there and eat every meal at McDonald's for the next 3 years.
Yeah,
that's
I would
true.
say, have you guys ever heard of
He
like,
wouldn't even make it to 2 months.
Well,
He'd be
that's-
You
dead.
heard the guy who ate like a Big Mac a day for like 20 years, then he's eating like, I want to say he's eating
He
like,
keeps all the boxes too.
yeah, I don't know, he's eating a lot of
Puts
Big
a
Macs.
date on them and everything.
No, that's exactly what he does.
Really?
He keeps the box and he has them sorted by year.
Yikes.
And he's like, I have the world record. I'm like, well, congratulations.
Yeah,
What was 50
I was
years?
being obese.
Was 50 years of your life really worth just getting your
he's
name in
known
a
for
book?
eating he's eaten 32,000 Big Macs in his lifetime.
Wow.
32,000.
How much is a Big Mac? Big Mac, like $5? Let's just say, like
$5.
without the
it's
meal.
probably
Over
7
time-
now.
over time it's
Yeah.
probably-
Yeah.
When he was
$5
around, it was
a
probably
year
like
ago.
$3 for him, and now it's like 4 or 5.
Well, let's
or
say
6.
even if they're $5 each, and let's just round it down to 30,000, right?
Right.
He's eaten, or no, he paid $150,000.
And Big Macs, yeah.
Well, here's
Plus-
the one thing that they
yeah.
should really
Yeah,
do
he's
is
eating
they
the Big
should.
Mac a day for 50 years.
So what they should do is
Yikes.
calculate the Big Mac and see here's how much fat you've consumed in a year, how much
Oh,
carbohydrates
God.
you've consumed in a year.
I wouldn't even
Sodium,
want to
bro.
look at that chart.
Yeah, bro, that's pretty.
Here's the normal person, and here's you. Oh, really?
God.
18 times, huh?
Well, they
Oh, wow.
actually. I don't know if you guys have seen. I don't know if you guys have seen Freaky Eaters at all. There's this guy who eats 2 cheeseburgers a day, and his wife was really concerned because all he did was that, and every single time she made a meal, he refused to eat it. And she said, "If you don't get this under control, I'm divorcing your ass." So
Yikes.
they called in the specialists, and they did shock therapy. They brought
Oh
this
my God.
18-wheeler truck, and they opened it up. Burger boxes just fell down by the dozen, and they said, "What do you think this represents?" How many burgers I eat in a 5-year period? Try 1 year.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
And he's like, "How does this feel?" He says, "This is disgusting."
Gross.
It's shock therapy that
That is
just gets to
crazy.
you.
Yeah.
Yes. When you see
Yeah,
it in
it's-
bulk like that, that
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
like
makes
an
sense.
intervention, kind of.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Another shock therapy.
I'm scared for them to do that with me and beer.
Yeah, we don't want to see that. I don't
Jesus
think
Christ.
anybody wants to see that. Another shock therapy. As we all know, gas prices are flying right now. Average is
Yeah.
$9 a gallon in the United States right now.
Wait, the average is
Luckily,
I wouldn't say
the
the
average in
average
the
is-
United States is $9 a gallon. Luckily, we live in a special state. I don't know what the fuck that
Seems
means,
high.
but we are one of the lowest states in the country as far as gas prices
Yeah.
go.
Let's say
California's
everything's
over
So
10.
lower,
that
yeah.
is what we have going for us living in the frozen heat tundra that we live in.
Frozen
Humid.
heat tundra.
But as you all may know, we are not supposed to buy gas from July 3rd through the 5th.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
Boycott.
God.
Boycott.
We are supposed to boycott the gas prices and not buy gas the 3rd through the 5th, which is one of the busiest travel holidays in America.
Yep.
So good luck with that.
So, sarcasm alert. Buy an electric car, America.
I don't know how that's going to work.
Or you just fill it before that?
I mean, and July 4th,
Or
it's
you know
one of the
what?
biggest
To that-
boating days of the year.
Right.
Oh,
What do you think people are
Yeah.
gonna do? Just not go boat? If it's 85 degrees out,
Yeah, it's
fuck
pretty
yeah, I'm gonna go
insane.
boating if I have a boat.
Do they even have electric boats? I mean, someone probably
sure
has to,
somebody
but it's
does,
definitely
but-
not mainstream
So,
by any
no.
means.
my question to you is, Josh, when you had your boat,
Yeah.
how long would it take to burn through an entire tank?
When we went to Hudson, we went through about I think a half gallon of gas on that whole Hudson trip, which
Half a gallon?
or no half a tank. Sorry.
Tank, yeah.
Okay, I was gonna be
Um,
like, wow.
So, but knowing Trenton and Q-Tip know how far we went and what we were doing. I mean, we were
Yep.
tubing the whole time.
Yep.
We probably drove just a mile out to where we finally stopped to go tubing. I mean, we were just,
True.
I had it laid out for probably a good 20 minutes.
Yep.
So, I mean, it was, we went a lot. So, you don't use as much gas as you think you do. However, yikes.
Do you think it's empty?
Yikes, dog intervention here. But yeah, no, you use a lot more than you think you do, and I don't think anybody's gonna do that.
I don't think so
No.
either. People are gonna try, but again, just like you said, A, everyone's traveling for 4th of July, and B, the biggest thing truly is boating.
Yeah.
Did your boat take regular fuel or did it take?
I mean, no, you're supposed to use 91 on boats.
Hmm.
Higher
So
octane.
no diesel.
No, you can't. Well, there are diesel boats, but you want to use 91 just because it's a higher octane and it's going to run in your engine a lot better, as well as you're going to get a little more performance off 91. So typically, if you run 91, you'll get about 5 more horsepower than you will not running 91, just because it burns hotter. As well as it runs through the boat cleaner, so you don't get as much gunk on your carbs and all that other stuff. So
Right, of course. makes
typically anything from lawnmowers to sports cars to boats to any of that stuff, you do want to run 91. like my car, for example, I only run 91 in my car because it's just that's how it's made. It's made to run that higher octane gas. Whereas I can run 87. It's not gonna hurt it, but I won't get the same fuel economy as well as I won't get the same performance out of the 91 octane as I would, opposed to like the 87 or the 85, which I don't recommend anybody using. That shit is garbage for your car.
Yeah. Do they sell that everywhere? 85?
Most places do sell 85.
I'm just kind of I just buy the cheapest one.
Yeah, 85 is corn ethanol. You don't want to put that in your car because it will gunk up your car.
Right. Yeah.
As well as it's not very good, so you're gonna lose fuel economy. So it might be cheaper, but you'll end up filling up more because it's not running as purely as higher octanes will.
Yeah.
So it's all it's all a thing. I mean, 87 is fine for 90% of cars.
How much do you think the average person pays every year to fill up their gas tank?
Oh,
for their
a
car?
buttload.
Like, I was gonna say like what, 10, 20,000 probably.
No, not
Over
that
a year. You don't think
not
so?
that much. I mean, you do what, probably $50-$60 a fill up.
At this point,
50 a week though, or every
Probably
$100
a month.
Like,
maybe?
100 a month, 12 months.
The easier way to break it down, probably like to break it down on like your income per year. So what do you think? It's probably less than 10% of your total income.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
pretty
I probably put in maybe $1,200 a year.
you know what?
Maybe.
At this point,
Maybe.
Well, maybe not even
prices
that,
keep
but
going up. I'm gonna buy a pair of Heelys.
Yeah.
I had a pair of Heelys.
You have a pair?
I had a pair in middle school.
Yeah, I did too.
Those are pretty sweet, dude.
Yeah.
Zipping around school and whatnot.
Yeah.
Kayla, did you have a pair of Heelys?
I did. I didn't know how to use them though. I know I figured it out.
You had a pair though. I never had a
I
pair of
did.
Heelys.
Heelys were awesome, dude. You weren't anybody unless you had a pair of Heelys.
Yeah, I just couldn't use them. But nobody knew that, so okay.
Yeah.
I
They
remember
saw
when
the age and they're like, oh, nice Heelys.
Did you have the wheels in
them?
Or did you just take the wheels out? Because there's like a flat thing you can put in there too, right?
I think I had the flat thing.
There
Well,
go.
if you never used the actual wheel, you had to use the flat thing because walking with the wheel in was kind of a pain in the ass.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Let's say my school banned them, so you could never use them.
They
Yeah,
banned them.
Really?
Yep.
They were not allowed
Yep.
in my school.
Same here.
Wow.
Yikes. Why is
And
that?
same like
tough.
everywhere. Like
Well, I
when I
get
was a
it.
kid and I went to aquariums, they said the sign said no wheelies, and I was like,
Like a hazardous
excuse me,
thing?
excuse me. At least get your grammar right.
This is a
Heelys.
Heely, so I can do it.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, well, I'm assuming it's just safety hazard, and then also they don't want kids running around like at top speed on their wheels.
Right. Speeding down the halls.
Okay, that's their choice. Or what, are you going to ban skateboards from
Well,
properties?
I mean, definitely.
Well,
you
yeah.
can never
Well,
skateboard
Well,
in
from like a
school.
public
You
park.
can't do that
Well,
in the
not a
hallway.
park, no, but like I was talking about I'm talking like a
Okay.
school. That's pretty normal. I mean, yeah, I've never
What?
saw
People walk
anybody
into schools with skateboards all the time.
outside, maybe not inside.
I've seen people riding skateboards through the halls in my school.
Oh, well, my school definitely not. That would never fly.
I mean,
Nope.
it was a rule you can't, but people still did it.
I never saw anybody.
Well, yeah, it's just
Maybe
like
maybe
chewing
like
gum in
maybe
class.
like
and
once
people
in middle
still do
school.
that.
Maybe,
you were allowed to
but
chew
I don't
gum in
even
class
think so,
in my high
honestly.
school.
You were?
What?
Just not
We could
in
chew
middle
gum.
school.
Not in middle school.
I
yeah,
could chew
was
in
gonna
middle
say.
school too. We just couldn't
I
have
could do it in middle
hats.
school.
Yeah.
Just not
And-
elementary.
Hats
And-
were banned for us.
In high school, we
Leggings
could wear
were
hats.
banned.
We couldn't wear it in any.
Yeah, so the thing was, in high school, you could chew gum, but you couldn't be like obnoxious with it,
Oh,
like
of course,
blowing
yeah.
bubbles like every
you
2
know, you
seconds.
couldn't do that, but
Actually, I remember when I was in 8th grade, one of the cores in our middle school like made a really strict dress code for the girls.
Oh yeah.
You couldn't wear spaghetti straps. You couldn't wear a skirt that was less than halfway
we
up
had
your
that too.
thigh, even if they were shorts.
we had that too.
And if you did, you immediately got a Saturday detention.
Yeah, I was
It
just
was
saying.
my middle school was awful.
Yeah, our school, like, they had, our school really was really bad. They had this, like, arbitrary, like, finger rule, but, like, everybody's fingers and hands are different sizes. Like, how the fuck can you say, like, you have a 2-finger rule when everybody has totally different hand sizes?
Yeah,
Mhm.
different
Yeah,
arm
that's
length.
awesome.
Yeah, I was gonna say arm
lengths,
lengths
what
too.
the fuck?
Yeah.
I was fine. I had T-Rex arms.
Wouldn't
So I
that
could
make it
wear
worse?
No,
No,
your
'cause they're
fingertips are
shorter.
shorter.
Oh, so you could have shorter.
Oh.
Whereas,
That's a
like,
I
cheat
see.
code.
That's a cheat.
You had too short of arms that it didn't apply, or what?
I would say
Well,
so.
it's finger
yeah.
length,
Yeah.
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 So,
True.
so if your arm only goes down to your
Your
waist.
waist,
You're
whatever,
good to
yeah.
go. I don't know what to tell you. My arm's way up here.
That's funny as fuck.
I'm feeling some shock topics right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you
Yeah.
guys want to get into shock topics?
All right.
I got the first question. Kayla? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Jenks.
Wait, what's a shock topic?
Shock
There we
Topics
go.
is
Oh my God.
our favorite segment as of about 6 episodes ago. It is by far the viewers' favorite part as well. Basically, what happens is we put our... No, that's gonna... No,
Just
what do
mess
you...
it up. We put our fingers.
So you put your finger in, it goes around the circle, it shocks one finger out of
It's
this.
not like very.
It
serious,
doesn't-
a
it's
very
not gonna
light shock.
hurt.
It's like,
Um,
did you ever have like that
I
fake
didn't sign a
gum
waiver.
when you were a kid?
That's okay.
We
You don't
should
need
go
a waiver for that.
I'll have my lawyer fax it over to you.
Yeah.
This is not. a waiver
And
needed.
then whoever gets shocked gets asked a question. You have to speak on it for 45 seconds to 2 minutes.
You just like start
and
the
then-
question and then everybody else will join in like,
Yes,
right after.
correct. You just have to speak about it, and then we'll
You have to
all
like give
talk
your
about
what
it.
you would answer for the question. Usually it's like
Oh,
a
God,
question
alright.
that everybody will have
You ready?
to answer.
Alrighty.
Justin,
Fingers
you got
in.
2.
Justin gets 2.
We'll go around right to who has 2.
Okay.
No, go around left.
Yeah, go
We
around
already
left.
called out right.
Clockwise.
No, we're
clockwise.
going left.
Ah, jeez.
Oh,
Q-tip
it
As
It's
the
like a little
first
shock,
one,
It's like not bad.
Q-tip,
Oh, I'm scared.
Your-
I'm scared.
question for the day
Listening.
to start us off. Are hot dogs sandwiches?
Ooh.
Yeah, this has come up many times before. I don't think so. No, I think a hot dog is like a solid piece of meat, like I would say a burger, or like even a steak or something. I don't think that's really what I would consider a sandwich, unless you have a cold cut, I guess, like say a piece of ham or a piece of bologna. Otherwise, I think a sandwich is going to be something that's like chopped up or it's a cold cut. The cold cuts are different than regular just meat.
See, I agree with you, but not for that reason. So let's say you go to a restaurant under sandwiches. Where would you see a hot dog? And they're same with the hamburger. Is a hamburger a sandwich?
Exactly
Is a cheeseburger
right.
a sandwich?
Yeah,
It's not
different
under the
types of
sandwich
things.
section, so
Yep.
I don't consider
So-
it.
A cheeseburger is definitely a sandwich. Just gonna throw that
Then
out.
why
it's
is it not in the
it's
sandwich
not in the
section?
sandwich category ever. Also, yeah.
No way.
No, hot dogs.
I would agree that a
Hot dogs.
hamburger
Yeah,
also is a sandwich. But
Yes.
moving back to that, so you're saying that if you took a hot dog bun and you put bologna in the middle, it would be a sandwich?
No, that would just be
No.
adding a topping to the hot dog.
No, but there's no hot dog in
There's
it.
no dog in it.
It's just
Oh,
bologna.
hot dog
I guess
buns.
It's just a hot dog bun, but there's
Then I
bologna
would
in the
consider
middle.
it a
Yeah,
sandwich,
well-
because it's
well, at
bread-
that- well,
it's
at that
bread and a
point-
cold cut.
At that point, it's
What
not a
if you put
hot
hot
dog
dog
bun;
on a
it's a
piece of bread?
hoagie
A
bun.
hot dog bun could be a sandwich, but a hot dog like with the actual hot dog cannot be a sandwich.
Yeah, because at that point, the hot dog bun is a hogie bun.
Yeah. Right. I don't even know.
I say then it's
I
more
don't-
like a
I don't- I don't know
Subway.
what a definition of a
Hoagie is.
hoagie is
Mini
exactly.
A hoagie and a grinder, kind of the same thing.
What is the like definition of a hoagie?
I don't know, man. I think if you think about it, like for what it is,
Okay,
I mean,
I see.
it is 2 pieces of bread with meat in the middle. That is a sandwich.
So if you
That's
tell
what I
me,
was thinking.
so if you say, I want a sandwich, and you come back with a hot dog, I'm just gonna be thinking that's what you meant.
Okay, that's
It's not
fine. That's
All
your
right,
opinion.
but are you gonna say
But
I want a hot dog?
by definition, is it
because
not
whenever
a
whenever you grill hot dogs, you're saying, "Oh, I'm grilling hot dogs." You never say I'm making
yeah,
sandwiches.
I'm grilling some sandwiches. But I think Kayla definitely has the right point. She seems more of
Yeah,
a
what
food
it-
expert.
But if you but okay, so question for you then. If you grill a piece like a chicken patty and then you put it in between 2 pieces of bread, what is that?
That's a sandwich. It's a chicken sandwich. That's the thing.
But if I go out and say I'm gonna go grill a chicken patty,
well, you can get a grilled chicken sandwich.
do you ever say I'm going to grill a sandwich, or do you say I'm going to grill
You're saying-
some
you
chicken?
probably say
Or a
grilled some
burger. You
chicken.
don't say I'm grilling a sandwich. You say I'm grilling a burger.
Yeah.
But it's still a sandwich.
You're
Well, you
going
say-
to grill a
you
chicken
really
patty.
say
You
that
mean
you're
you're having a
grilling some
grilled
chicken.
chicken
You
sandwich?
say you're grilling some
A
chicken.
grilled
then you put
chicken
the
sandwich.
It's a grilled chicken sandwich.
But you're saying grilled chicken patty
Sandwich.
sandwich.
Yes, sandwich.
Yeah, with grilled chicken.
Yeah,
Yes.
with grilled chicken.
But
We're
it's a
talking about hot dogs
sandwich.
here. Hey,
A hot dog
dumbass.
sauce.
Hey, we're talking about hot dogs and hamburgers here.
I know, but I'm just saying, if you take the 2 pieces of hot dog bread
Ah,
and put a
all
hot dog
right, Josh
in the
gets up.
middle,
I'm gonna make a sandwich. Comes back with a hot dog.
Yeah.
All right, here's the real question. If you have 2 hot dogs, you put it in between 2 slices of bread, what is it?
Stupid.
Wrong answer.
I consider that still a hot dog. Even if you use a
But
piece
it's-
of
I
bread.
wouldn't even consider
Wouldn't
that
that be
a
hot
I would
dogs?
consider that
Well,
moron.
Yeah, I guess. If you get that technically with it.
I would just
Like-
no. Actually, I would call that lazy because you're too lazy to drive to the store and get hot dog buns.
But I mean, I'm saying if you put bread with a hot dog, it's just basically just hot dog. You know, you're not gonna be like it's a hot dog.
So a
sandwich
hot
all
dog
of a
is a singular item.
sudden. A hot dog.
It can't be a sandwich
hot dog
or
is
another.
however you
So-
make.
Then what do you
So
call a hot dog in a
seriously,
bun?
What if you invite?
Still
What if
a
you
hot dog.
invited these guys and Kayla over, Josh, and you said I'm
No.
making sandwiches, and all of a sudden you have a plate of hot dogs? Aren't they gonna look at you weird?
That's gonna be pretty strange.
Bro, Super Bowl Sunday, I'm going to tell everyone I'm making sandwiches. I'm going to have a bunch of hot dogs and see what happens.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I'm going to see
No.
what happens. Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely not the cultural norm to explain it like that, but in the like definition of what it is, when you think of a sandwich,
Where's that definition from?
that's 2 pieces of bread
Meat
with
bread.
a piece of meat. In
What's
it.
your source?
Any source
Cite
ever
your
made.
source, the artist, what paragraph?
Urban Dictionary.
Urban Dictionary.
Yep.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know about
Starts
Urban
looking it
Dictionary.
up.
I don't know about Urban Dictionary. They could turn something and just make it dirty all of a sudden. You say a sandwich, they're talking about something completely different.
Well, we looked up some random ass word last week, and there's 15 definitions for it. So yeah, I agree. Urban Dictionary.
and you can
Not-
enter your own definition.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Well, now it's definitely a thing.
Yeah, damn.
After this episode.
Hot dog equals sandwich.
Who else but Josh?
right. Let's move on. I think
Q-tip, I'm scared. You're scared.
I have
You jumped.
I have one more.
You have 2 fingers. buddy.
Trenton has 2.
No, he doesn't.
Clockwise.
You
You guys are a bunch
You
of
don't make the rules.
It's okay. I'm sure it probably won't even hit you.
Ah!
See, Justin doesn't really react anymore.
Justin, your
Anymore.
question is: do straws have 1 hole or 2 holes?
Oh my god.
2
What are
holes.
these questions?
Because
Because one goes in, one goes out.
that's
One-
what she said.
Okay. Is this like an actual question?
Yeah.
Or is
Yeah,
this...
yeah, well, think about it.
No, it's a fake question.
'Cause
I
it
just
goes
asked
through-
for fun.
Yeah, you
Shut
just misheard
the
him
fuck
right.
Honestly, I think it's 1 hole.
Hey, I'm not even done.
Okay.
Not even done.
Tell you that. You
It
can
comes
argue.
through 1 hole and it goes out the out. And stop laughing because you asked a really dumb question just for it to be sexual.
Hey man, I'm in on this one. I'm in.
I'm in
Are
on
you
it
done
too,
now?
honestly.
Are you
Are you
done
done?
now?
All right, for the rest of this conversation, I'm challenging you not to
To
crack
laugh.
a smile or laugh.
Dude,
And
I
you
like
can hit my
smiling.
vape.
What do you got?
But crack a
Oh
laugh.
yeah, I hope I get to hit your vape.
No, because
Yeah, me
if you
too.
pull out a straw, don't you see 2 ends to it?
Yeah.
2 that go in and
All right,
out. Both go in.
Q-Tip's been waiting to talk. What do you got, Q-Tip?
I think it's 1 hole. It's like one
Mathematically,
gigantic hole.
If there was 1 hole, then how would the liquids be able to come
Mathematically,
through?
yes.
Think about a tunnel. Think
Well-
about a tunnel.
There's
Like, is
2
that
ends
one
to a
hole
tunnel.
or
Oh,
two?
so is there
Ends, not
1
holes.
end to a
One
tunnel or
continual
2?
hole, or like
Where's
an
the
open
hole stop?
cylinder?
And where's the new one start?
Yeah, I
Where
think
does
it's
the
like
hole?
I think it's
Does
one
the first hole? Where
continuous
does the first
segment.
hole
Yeah.
stop?
I'm
and where does
Googling
the second one start?
What is a hole
At both
definition?
ends?
It's 1 hole. I'm with you, Q.
I think it's one continuous.
You're with the
hole,
Q. The
Physics.
Q.
Jake.
I'm
yeah.
I didn't even hear what you said.
honestly,
Wait,
I'm
is it?
kind of with them too. I
feel
mean,
like
like
it's
You know what I mean?
geometry.
like I say, it's 1 hole. It's not multiple. Like yeah, there's 2 ends to it, but
Here
that's
you
not.
go.
That are both open.
Official definition of a hole: a hollow place in a solid body or surface. So,
That didn't help
That
us
didn't
at
help
all.
either.
Hence your
argument.
point.
It doesn't. No, that was no point. That was just for common knowledge.
2 holes would be like double straw, you know? Because you have 2.
That would be 3.
So
That would be
Yeah,
3 holes,
3.
then a dual straw.
What?
Unless you're talking 2 separate straws, and that's 4.
Well,
unless
let's
you have
do
a-
the 3 because that's more fun. Think about that one.
Oh, are we on like an ice cream date? Sharing a
I
root
guess
beer
so.
float?
I think.
Oh, yeah.
I think. Also, if you think about it too, like unless you cut this, unless like if you split the straw into 2, then it's 2 holes. But now it's, it's not. It doesn't become 4 holes because you split the straw.
How did you graduate kindergarten?
No, think about
hey,
it.
hey, Quentin,
Quentin.
How many sides does a triangle have?
Doesn't a hole have to be concentric?
How many sides does a triangle have?
3,
How many sides does a square have?
4.
How many holes does a straw have?
One. It's one continuous
All right.
hole.
How many sizes does a triangle have if you split it in half?
What?
6. It's fine. I got you.
I don't know about
So
that.
I was on the
That's not how it
train.
works.
I was on the train of one hole until someone said tunnel. Now, when I think of tunnels,
No, I
there's
think
2
tunnel is
holes,
one
buddy.
hole.
There
Is a
are
hole
2
the same
holes.
as an opening or an ending?
Damn it, that's fair. I changed my mind again. It's one. It's one consecutive hole with 2 openings.
Kayla got it.
Okay.
Openings.
Okay.
What did it for me?
How many holes does my nose have?
But you have.
That's two. They're different. They're two
No,
different
because
branches.
they're separate.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're
They're
the middle of
separate
your nose,
openings.
whatever that thing is called, the septum.
Septum.
Yep.
That's the barrier between them. Where's the barrier in the straw?
But they both go to the same place and they both connect.
But
There's
Yeah,
also
there's
holes
esophagus that
inside
go
of
to
your
lungs.
head.
That's to another one singular. It's to the same hole.
Yeah.
I could still feel it going. But it's still going to the same spot. It's kind of like that argument with the straw that
The 3-hole straw.
that's a dual straw that connect to one end at the end. It's the same thing with the nose.
Oh, like the 3-hole straw, you mean?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So 3 holes. Got it. 3 holes confirmed.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
You lost me.
I know.
lost
I
me.
know.
You lost me.
All right, let's move
Next
on.
one?
Let's do the next one. Jeez.
Jesus.
I think I have one more. Hold on.
I probably got one somewhere.
Let's see.
No, I do not have one more.
Let's see. We
Oh,
got,
wait.
let's see, We got a couple more. Right after this, we're gonna dive into some. Do a
Nope,
deep
I do
dive
not have one more.
into some
Anybody?
Kayla
Q-Tip, you got one?
books.
Sure, I'll do one.
Got.
I can-
Q-Tip, you got 2. Put your fingers
Wait,
in
why do I
there.
have 2 if I want to answer the question? That's fucked up.
Clockwise.
Alright, fine, we're at the
It's the
run again if we get
rules.
to
It's
it.
the rules. Them
I
are
don't
the
like it.
rules.
Got me again.
Ooh,
Justin
okay.
again.
Justin again.
Alright, just. Okay, would you rather live in a world where all the songs that exist are performed by Pitbull, or only one Pitbull song exists, but it can be performed by every other artist on the planet?
Can you repeat that one more time?
Okay, so would you rather live in a world where all the current and future and past songs exist, but they're all performed by Pitbull? Or would you rather live in a world where there's only one Pitbull song of your choosing, I guess, but it can be performed by different covers by different artists, like other artists can perform that one song.
That's the only song in the
Pitbull,
world.
past,
Only
present,
song in
and
the world.
future. Mr. Worldwide.
All right. Damn, that's an interesting answer. I don't know if I would have went with that myself.
I agree with that one. I mean, I'd rather hear more than the same song over and over again. I don't care who's singing it. Yeah,
Like-
you can do a couple different pitches.
Could
but
you
it's the
imagine?
same
Could you
tone.
imagine Bruno Mars going Fireball?
Jesus Christ. I don't even know if I remember that line.
What? I do not remember that song.
I saw a Came Conquer.
I haven't heard this Worldwide in a while, actually, probably.
That's his most popular song.
Is it
Fireball. Brr, 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 brr,
really?
woo, woo, brr, brr,
I didn't know
brr,
you said Fireball until this very moment. so-
Yeah, I don't know
I
if
just
I've
said-
ever heard Fireball.
Yeah, that part.
I just thought
Come
this was
on,
Worldwide.
stupid question.
Kayla?
Easy answer.
What do you think?
Well, I didn't think it was
Just
easy for
Pitbull
you.
on every song you hear, or would you like a variety of the same song?
I mean, I don't know. I think a variety would be nice, but like, because you know they could do different variations. But like,
Right.
I'm not like the
Yeah.
biggest Pitbull fan, so maybe I'm biased. But
That's fair. That's
See,
fair.
and I'm
A
not either.
fireball.
you know, like, yeah.
Just a little boy.
The only song that every
You could
artist
do,
sings
like, a-
is Fireball.
a classical version, like a rock and roll. You know,
A piano version of fireball.
EDM,
Thinking like
you
hard
know,
rock.
rap.
People
Yeah,
in the
that's not too
50s
bad.
just
mix it up,
falling
but,
out.
like, yeah, I just don't like Pitbull. I guess.
Sorry, dude.
Sorry.
What don't
Justin.
you like about him?
You know, I don't dislike him. He's just
Yeah.
not.
He's just not something
a
you, like,
favorite
in the
music
car
I
would
don't
play.
like him either. I'm indifferent.
I haven't listened to him since middle school, so I mean, probably give or
Yeah,
take,
me
right?
neither. I don't
Yeah,
think.
was
I mean,
say.
Fireball comes on every once in a while, but
Right, on the radio or some
Yeah,
bullshit.
I
So
like-
you
well,
have
it's not
listened to
It's not
Pitbull.
just the Pitbull song, but I like "Time of Our Lives" by Pitbull and Neo, and that's a pretty good song.
I know which one you're talking about. But it has to be Fireball.
Could
So
you sing it for me,
Has to be
Q?
Fireball.
yeah, Q-Tip, can you sing
Yeah,
it for
I
us?
don't remember that one.
I'm trying to remember the exact chorus.
Because
Like,
I'm totally thinking of the Dirty Dancing one where
That's a good
what's her
song
name?
too.
Jumps in, Patrick Swayze. Yeah.
yeah, man, I can't remember the exact.
See, what if
chorus.
Pitbull sang that song? Just saying.
It's
I
Fireball
never
is what he
heard
has to
it.
sing. Oh wait, no, Fireball can do any of his songs.
My life, yes, that's what it is.
All right, yeah, sing it.
Sing it.
I don't know
wait.
exactly. I don't know the lyrics really. I just know the like.
You just found the lyrics.
I know, yeah, but
Sing
I
it.
He pulled out the whole lyrics. I don't really know the lyrics.
I know, but I don't know it by heart.
Alright,
I don't
sing it.
remember like the.
Sing
I
it.
What's
just
it called?
sang it
I
for
don't know
you.
the
We just sang
beats.
it together.
Alright.
Ready? I'll give it to you.
I knew my rent was gonna be late about a week ago. You know, like that song. I worked my
I
ass
knew
off.
my rent
but I
was
still
late
get
about
paid,
a
though.
week
Yeah,
ago.
there you go.
I worked my ass off.
That's
That song.
Q-tip. All right, come on.
Wait, no, I'm trying to write the notes for the podcast. You fucking.
Hey,
Ooh, give to the time of his life.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, baby.
Mr. Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide. Yeah, you gotta throw one of those in
You
there.
gotta throw it out.
I feel like low-key Pitbull
Mama.
was the old DJ Khaled, bro. Like low-key.
Or the
Yeah, it
Migos.
definitely is. For
Well,
sure, actually.
DJ Khaled like does nothing and he always has features and
Yeah.
then like he just sings his own thing in there.
Yeah,
Migos
like,
always has
that's
features too,
kinda what
but
people used to be like, yeah.
yep.
Next one.
All right,
Yeah.
one more.
What do we got? Yeah, one more.
I got one, I think. Let's find out, shall we?
Kayla, you got two?
We're not gonna do a complete lap around the circle.
Oh, yeah. Complete lap. Two more.
can't- okay,
Two more.
I'll do this.
Two more.
Let's do
It
it.
won't be that bad. It won't be that bad. I promise. It's really
I'm
not that bad.
scared.
I promise. It's not that bad.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
see, like, it's not that bad once you actually
I
feel
don't
it.
even know what finger it was.
yeah.
It was your right one.
Thanks.
Heck,
baby.
if you can find one, go for it.
Blinking
I'm
right
looking
there.
here.
Oh, it beeps. I see.
Wait, you looking for one? Or you didn't
Yeah,
have one
no,
pulled
Oh,
up?
we don't
I thought
have
I did.
one. You
Don't
guys
have
made me
one
do
on
that
there.
for no reason.
What the
Nope,
heck?
nope,
Trey?
we got one.
Jesus,
We
Trey.
got one pending. Couple quick rounds of this, then we're gonna dive into some Kayla cooks, see what's new and cooking in the kitchen, and what.
Absolutely nothing.
And we'll see what's in store though. How about that, huh? We'll see what's in store.
We
You can't let us down like that.
Rotisserie chicken.
Trent, I thought you had one prepared.
I got one there. Alrighty. A good would you rather question. Would you rather have telekinesis, the ability to move things with your mind, or telepathy, the ability to read someone's mind?
Ooh.
So the one to move things with your mind or read other people's mind. Which one would you prefer to choose and why?
Move things because I can already read people's minds.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's
What
pretty
color
good.
am I thinking about right
No, I actually can't. I just,
now? Kayla, what color am I thinking about right now?
Green.
Nope, blue.
Oh, I was gonna say
That
blue,
was my
bro.
second.
Alright, let me try it.
Mm.
Still blue.
I just
Nope.
like to
Damn
read
it.
body,
That was worth a
body
shot.
language, body behavior, psychology.
I would go with psychokinesis too.
I can't move anything like no matter how much I study. So like,
For
why
you?
the fuck would I do that?
I think it'd be like those top shelf items, you know what I mean? Pull them off the top shelf and catch them,
no,
you
no,
know?
I have my step stool for that.
Oh, well, I'm just thinking it'd be easier. You don't even need
So
the
would it
step
be?
stool, though.
Would it be
is
like?
extra fish
A
to
lot of
pull it
stuff.
out. I'm not
Would it be
gonna
like
lie.
in Star Wars where you have like?
The force, you can pull
Yeah,
shit
you
to
force
Yeah.
pull, or like is it just like do you
I
just
think
like
it's-
kind of like move shit?
It's
I
kind of
think
like
it's full
so.
control, like you can move it around.
So it's kinda like-
force push, right?
So it's kind of like Silver the Hedgehog. You know, you point at it, use your
What?
mind,
yeah, you
lift it
can
like
lift
that,
it up,
yeah.
around, up, down, around, to you, away from
or
you.
throw
Yeah.
it.
So
Yeah.
the force.
It's well, telekinesis is telekinesis existed before the force.
So
The
the
force is, I think it's really just almost a limited version of telekinesis.
Well, everybody has metachlorians in their body, Q-tip. So the force has been around since people have been around. So
But
Now your Star Wars talks bores me.
Because I think, depending on how it works too, like hearing everybody's thoughts all the time, you know, can be really annoying. And also, it can be hard because like everybody,
Yeah, I don't care what people think.
like everybody thinks,
Literally.
but it's just annoying. I feel like, and also it would be really like, I think it would be awkward, you know, because you hear people's like weird thoughts, and then it might make you think weird about them and stuff like that. I don't know, you know, it could be really. Could be a real drawback in my opinion.
Can you control what they think, or you can just read it?
Nope, just read it. Whatever the
Oh
thinking
yeah,
you can read.
telekinesis. Thing,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
I would pick the same thing as well. I think it'd be dope to definitely grab shit or
Yeah. I think
knock
it'd be a
some
lot
shit
more.
off in a corner of a bar and whoa, what the fuck happened? There's a you know, like fuck with people too, like that almost.
Yeah.
I think that would be
You
dope.
can start a moving company. It could be the fastest moving company in the world.
Literally, I mean, you can open doors for yourself. Like, there's no, you know, carrying groceries and trying to open the door and
Oh
making
my
sure the dog
God.
doesn't leave. It's all done. Force push the dog back in the corner. Open the door. Good to go, huh?
Whatever you want.
Intruder comes. Force push him out. You're golden, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
I think that's my answer too. We got one more Q-tip.
I do not. I don't think.
I'm looking for one right
All
now.
right, let's see if we can do one more. Make it all the way around the circle. Let's see what we got.
Trenton, you got 2. Hey, no
I got
biting.
2.
No biting.
All right,
Sit.
let's go Q-tip. Justin looks. Let's see.
See, I told you it wasn't like that bad. You just gotta get used to it.
I just wasn't expecting it.
Right.
Yeah, you know, it's hard to expect like what exact level it is. It's just like
Ow!
it's enough to
Okay,
like,
I
Max.
don't like it. I don't
I don't like it.
Ugh.
Oh god.
Owie.
Ooh.
Not a fan.
Ooh, this is a good one.
All right, there we go.
Okay. Would you rather?
Did you get it again?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Would you rather not have a phone again or never be able to gossip again?
Never be able to gossip again.
That's really not
Because why?
crazy.
Because I don't need to. And
What
it's stupid.
is gossip?
But that is
I
a
wanna
tough
say
question
I
for
don't
some
gossip,
people.
But everybody knows that I do, and girls do.
No,
you know?
everybody
Every girl
does.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
very
Yeah,
fair.
thank you. Everybody
I'll
does.
say
Gender
that.
equality. Yeah.
Gender equality.
Yeah. Nope, I agree.
So singled out here. I'm
No.
just kidding.
No. I agree as well. I mean, fuck it. It just causes drama and whatever. I'd be fine without doing that too.
So unnecessary.
Yeah, I mean, phone is pretty useful too. It's pretty important nowadays, you know. So it's kind of hard to give up. Also, really,
Yeah.
it's pretty necessary.
My question is, what are you going to talk about then?
Oh, we can talk about a lot of stuff. We've been talking about
Books?
What have we been talking about for the last like 4 weeks?
Cleaning
Yeah,
your
We've been
house
talking about
today.
if a hot dog is a sandwich.
Cleaning
dude.
your
that's not-
house
that's not
today.
gossip.
It's not gossip.
We've been talking about the most random things for the last 4 weeks. I think we'll be okay.
All right.
That's the last one.
No, it's not the last one. There are a couple more. If you haven't already tried the new Simply Spiked
Pretty good,
lemonades,
honestly.
That's really good.
9 out of 10.
It really just tastes
Yeah.
just like
They're not
the
bad,
fucking
yeah.
It's just like the fucking lemonade you buy in the store,
It's
honestly.
just like the juice, yeah.
And they're fine.
Maybe it's just the lemonade. Maybe that's their selling thing. It's just a bottle of lemonade, and they tell you advertise Spike.
You know,
Yeah.
so yesterday at the store, somebody came in drinking a can of Liquid Death, you know, that can
Yeah,
of
the
water.
can of water. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That
That
looks
stuff's
like
good,
beer.
dude.
And I just immediately thought of the Super Bowl commercial.
We have a couple guys who
No,
drink
it's
those.
not.
They're pretty good, actually.
I've heard they're pretty good.
Isn't
yeah.
it
Yeah.
just
It's kind of
water?
expensive.
Yeah, but it's like pure like glacier
Thank you.
spring water or whatever.
Right, yep.
It's really good.
Yeah, holds
Death?
temperature pretty well.
Yeah, really good water.
You know, it's like saying a shampoo is really good.
They're
That's
The
not
bo-
true.
the
It's
bottle
not
just
different
says
types of
shampoo. The bottle just says water.
That's the biggest like man stereotype I've ever heard.
yeah,
Is
I was
it
to say
because-
there are definitely different quality of shampoo.
As a woman, I can't.
Well, no, that's
Josh
just
is a little
that's just like a
feminist.
man stereotype. Like
What?
you know how
All
like
shampoo's the same?
yeah, and they just buy like the 4-in-1s.
one.
Haven't you seen those? The
I don't
18
do
in
that. I
ones
don't
or
do
whatever.
that.
Does that shit.
That's what I mean.
No,
Like
I
that's
don't
the
do
biggest
that.
stereotype I've ever heard.
No,
'Cause,
I
like,
don't buy the 2-in-1.
Dude, there are
Right,
definitely
right.
like
Keeps your hair
better
color.
shampoos. Like for
Sulfate
example,
free?
But just to say water.
for example,
Vegan?
for
Special.
example,
For example.
This
the
water is
Dove
the
products are
purest.
better than like the Axe products.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
for sure. Yeah, I use
Because
Dove
that's
soap.
all,
Dove
like-
soap is good.
Shit, you know?
Yeah,
Not that Dove is like natural.
No.
Is that just like a
No.
stereotype for Axe though, or is it true? Like
It's
that's
true.
the question.
it's very
I
true.
think that ladies like it. Well, maybe I'm speaking for all women. I think ladies do like it, but it's just. It
Well,
burns
it's
my
just
nose.
like,
I'd
it's just
rather
like,
just do other
especially like
things.
when I was a,
I saw all
when I was
those
a kid, like,
commercials
Axe-
targeted at men's. This is how you get the
You would
girls.
just see,
Axe
yeah, you would just,
spray.
you would just see
Like,
Axe
I remember
everywhere
I
on
had
TV,
the-
Yeah.
so it was like a really.
This is
When
how we
I was
clean
a
our
little-
ball sack.
When I was a little kid, I bought
That
the
commercial is
Axe
so funny.
chocolate spray deodorant, and on the
Yeah.
on like the actual
Yeah.
bottle, it said like spray around step 1, spray 2, and there's like a guy holding a girl.
Yep.
Yeah,
That was on the back of the shampoo,
yeah,
too.
You see the guy, the chocolate guy, in the commercials, and the girls would run up and like take
Hey.
a bite out of him.
Hey,
Yeah.
baby.
Doesn't always work, fellas.
Hey, baby. I'm from Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Are you actually?
No.
No.
No, you're.
He's from Connecticut. Connecticut.
Mistaken Concordia. That's
Yeah.
not state.
Yeah.
He gets in his car once a year and drives down here. That was more
Yeah.
Australian.
What? It just-
It was
Yeah,
like a
man.
Hey, Alexander
I s-
Volkanovski's here.
It started good, but then it went Australian.
It was like a
Australian.
little-
Yeah.
Oh,
See the Hot Bar
Top of the
Kangaroos?
morning.
I don't know. I can't do Australia.
Yeah,
Fuck.
that's an Alexander Volkanovski fan right there.
Speaking of which, and then we will get into Kayla and Kayla Cooks. Volkanovski's fight is coming up. What is that? July 7th.
July 2nd. I watched an
Second.
interview today, and he's going to beat Max Holloway.
In 2 weeks, he looks like he would beat a freight train in a pulling match. The guy looks unstoppable after his last win against the Korean Zombie. Dude is an animal. I don't know who's going to stop him, honestly.
I can't think of anybody in the featherweight division that can really give him a problem. Yeah, Josh Emmett just won this weekend. It was a good win. Calvin Kattar's a tough guy, but he has power, but power doesn't matter if you can't
No.
hit something. And Volkanovski, he doesn't get hit much.
No.
I think this time around, I think he's going to finish Max Holloway. I
Yeah.
think he's going to knock him out.
I think so, too.
I just, at this point, when I look at Volkanovski's progress after the last 2 Holloway fights, I've seen more growth under him than I have after Holloway under those 2 fights. Holloway is still a freak of nature, but he hasn't improved as much as Volkanovski
He's about the same
has.
guy, yeah. Who headlines that card? I know it's not them.
It's,
Israel Adesanya
yeah.
and Jared Cannonier.
Yeah, it's gonna be a really good card, honestly.
We also have Sean
Um,
Strickland taking on Alex Pereira.
Yeah, it's a
The
good fight,
only
too.
man to knock out Israel Adesanya
Yep.
in kickboxing. The winner of that fight will get the next shot at Adesanya if he is victorious. If Pereira wins, Adesanya is going to have some question marks going
Yep.
into that fight because the focus is going to be around this guy beat you twice in kickboxing and even sent you to a place where time doesn't exist.
Jesus Christ. Okay, there. I see. We also have Sugar Sean coming
Sugar
back.
Sean
Yep.
versus Pedro
Do you expect that to be a
Munoz.
pretty good fight?
Yep.
Sean's gonna win.
Yeah, I
Pedro
think so.
Munoz.
Yeah.
Pedro Munoz is overrated.
I see. It looks like then I see Robbie Lawler's on the undercard.
Robbie
too.
Lawler against.
That's
Brian
surprising that he's on the
Barberani.
undercard.
Yeah,
It's
the prelims.
because he's at the twilight of his career.
Yeah.
And there's a woman's fight in the main card too.
Yeah,
Remind me who
Laura
that is.
Murphy
And Misha
Tate.
Tate.
Yes. Yeah.
Misha Tate.
I also
Misha
see-
Cupcake Tate. Former bantamweight champion looking to take the flyweight crown.
I also see Uriah Hall's on the early card too.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah, there's a lot of like big names who are on
That's
the
what I'm saying,
undercard.
yeah.
Like
Uriah
even
Hall.
Robbie Lawler, I was like, that's a main card.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bobby Green also. on
Bobby
the-
Bobby
Green,
Green.
yeah.
I mean, the only reason he's famous is for getting the shit kicked out of him
Sure,
by
sure,
his mom.
that's right. But
Yeah.
yeah, interesting.
And for having that weird beard where he like cuts in, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll
But,
definitely
yeah,
be.
Looks like a good weekend. For
Yeah,
sure.
it'll be a good card. Stay tuned. We'll do a preview episode here probably next week, I would imagine.
Yeah, probably.
Way
Go
too
ahead and,
way too early predictions. I'm
waiting
going
for it.
Volkanovski knockout in the second round,
All right,
and
I'll
I'm
write
taking
that down.
Adesanya to take it to decision.
All right, you heard it here first. That is what is going on. Catch us maybe live doing something for that fight.
and
We'll
Sugar Sean
probably be-
O'Malley first round knockout.
We'll probably be watching it from one of your local hot spots. I think from what we talked about. Does that sound like a good plan to still do that or not?
Do what?
Go to a local hot spot to watch the fights?
Yeah, we could do
In a
that.
second, we'll go to Ultimate or something.
I don't know if Ultimate
Man,
doesn't
never
really have a
gonna be there.
promo for that.
Ultimate
I don't know.
typically does do that.
Do they
Oh,
have
yeah,
like
they always
promo?
have
Do
it,
they
yeah.
have the posters outside? Like we're streaming
That's
this.
Well, no,
'Cause
they- like,
Buffalo Wild
it's-
Wings
it's
does
on
it.
their, it's on their website.
Yeah.
Like,
Buffalo Wild Wings does it every single time I go
Cool.
there. They always have the next
that?
pay-per-view
Sorry, what's
poster
that?
on the
Yeah.
window.
So
I don't think there's cover charges to
What do I
get
have? Oh,
in.
you're talking about, my
No.
little-
Then
So
again,
we
they
will
probably make
be
that money off
live
one check,
at the Ultimate.
Yes. These are the sports networks that they always stream. That you can see.
Yep.
Ooh, if you ever not go places, I'll make food for fight night.
Ooh.
Ooh,
That's
plans
like the
made.
first
time. Made
The first time
change.
I went with you guys, I made a bunch of food and brought it to 704 for fight night, and then next thing you know, we were doing a bunch of shit.
which card was that?
Well, we'll
That
keep
was,
it.
like, 2 years ago.
We will keep it in the cards as of now. Looking forward to the main card as well as the secondary card on location. Stay tuned for where you can catch us live and meet the podcasters.
We will be signing autographs.
Meet
too,
your
and taking
heroes.
pictures.
Meet your
Yeah,
hero.
we'll
We'll be
determine-
signing
Why are you guys
autographs.
laughing?
Yep, free forehead.
Serious?
Free forehead signatures for all fans.
Under the age of 18.
Butt signatures. Justin will be doing a private booth for his butt signatures. $5 a butt signature.
That is,
Signature.
you signed
Uh,
your butt or you signed his butt?
Trenton will kiss any babies. That you
Trenton will
bring
kiss
to
babies for also $5.
Or muffins.
We will also do
And you have to sign a contract that you won't sue.
boob signings. We will do as well for
Jesus
again
Christ.
$5. If you want us to slap your baby in the face, that'll be $50.
I'm gonna go pee.
Bro,
So, Kayla's going pee. That means we have to find some filler for a good 2 minutes here while
Kayla's
Kayla
sitting-
goes.
Oh,
I'm
whoa, whoa,
gonna
whoa.
pee. I
Right
just,
here.
Ooh, what happened?
that
Oh.
seemed like
Yeah,
a
I pulled
good
the
time to go
charger.
pee.
Oh, jeez.
Well, Kayla. how's
Oh,
it
I
going?
know what to
What's
talk
up?
about. I know what to talk about.
Wait, Trenton.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
No.
We gotta go into our special guest of the evening.
No,
Okay, I thought she
we
was
don't
going
have to do
pee.
that. I like how this.
I don't know if she's going pee or not.
I'm not going pee.
Nope.
Oh, not going pee.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dang.
Not going pee.
Sorry.
No pee.
Well,
Just seemed like a good time for me to exit the room. But moving on.
That's okay. Yeah, we can make some gap later.
moving on. So let's talk about this Instagram to start here. Maybe we'll dive into what you're doing in the wonderful city of St. Cloud here.
Boy.
So Kayla's _kitchen spelled with the 3 N at the end. That's KAYLAS _KITCH 3 N on Instagram. Go check it out. We'll take it in our post as well when this episode is live. Well, you're gonna see that as well. But Kayla, how did this Instagram start? Did it start way before you kind of started posting? I guess maybe my real question is, where did this passion of cooking, kind of originate from?
Oh gosh. Okay. Well, my passion of cooking that originates from my childhood.
Okay.
My dad used to cook a lot, and then he passed away, and he never wrote down his recipes. But I've tried to
Okay.
remake what he used to make just from memory. And
Yeah.
I
Watching
used to love
him
my
and
mom's
shit, yeah.
cooking, yeah. And then I also used to have to cook for myself a lot. So
Oh, damn.
I actually
know,
didn't
just-
know. I actually didn't know that about you.
yeah,
Hey,
I think
when did that
cooking-
happen?
anyone, ratatouille, anyone can cook. But
When did your father pass away? If you don't mind
Oh.
me asking.
when I was 11.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear
we're
that.
talking about the cooking
Yeah.
for myself. Anyways,
Yeah,
I just didn't know that about you.
yeah.
no, it's
And
not.
then the Instagram started with COVID because I just had all this free time and I had all
Right, makes sense.
these things I wanted to try and make and cook, and I had all these friends that I could feed, and the food never went to waste. So
Yeah. That's
yeah,
always
even
a
if I
nice
liked it or
part.
not. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
feed in
nice.
the hood.
What's one of your favorite maybe dishes you've made, either recently or maybe even ever?
Well, I wouldn't say this one's one of my favorites, but everyone seems to love my tater tot hot dish, which I'm pretty sure I just use like a basic Campbell's recipe, but everyone seems to die over it. So
Yeah.
There was. I remember there was a
I can
party
just
one
say it right
time.
now.
Last year at your party one time, I remember you made pigs in a blanket. It was
Oh, those are
really
pretty
good.
Yeah, I've had those before.
Yeah.
You sure that was me?
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
I don't know if I did that. I made buffalo chicken pinwheels.
I do remember that too.
See, the fried tacos you made.
What
those
did you
are
bring
really
to
good.
Friendsgiving?
Which one? I missed one of them because I was sleeping.
Yikes.
2 years ago?
Oh God, I don't even remember.
Or wait,
No,
it was
yeah.
not this past year, but the year before. Yeah, 2 years.
2020. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't honestly remember.
Because we had it at 7:04.
Well, I definitely missed that one.
Then you,
Yeah,
you
it was
made,
only
you made
missed.
stuff
Okay.
for
I think I
Secret
made
Santa,
my
too.
own, and then I was like, "Sorry, I missed Friendsgiving. Here's a whole ass meal."
There you go. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Okay. Funny.
I know one night you did fried tacos, and then I know
Oh,
I think
yeah, I
Secret
did
Santa
that.
you did something, as well as you brought a salad as well too.
Secret Santa, I did spaghetti and meatballs.
Oh, that's-
'cause
yeah,
my
that was still
grandma
pretty good,
always
though.
used to do that for Christmas.
Mm.
That's our tradition. So I did
Nice.
that. Yeah.
So, what is your absolute favorite food in the world?
Oh my god, that's a terrible question to ask a
If-
cook.
If you were,
Good.
let's say you were on death row and getting executed tomorrow, and they said, "All right, what's your final? What do you want for your final meal? What are you getting? What are you asking
Thanksgiving.
for?"
Thanksgiving.
So it's like a
Gravy
Thanksgiving
casserole,
spread of everything. Yeah.
potatoes,
Okay.
Turkey.
and ham, both. Gotta be
And
both.
I like both actually. Honestly, let's bring it. I
Stuffing,
prefer
mashed
turkey probably.
potatoes.
Feel bad for
Yeah.
the person cleaning up after they execute you.
Yeah.
I need it all.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be a nasty shit once it's all done.
Oh my god.
But
Well,
you
that's
know
if
what?
you live that
That's
long.
okay. That's okay. Yeah, you're right. When are they gonna kill me? Like, do I get time to
Yeah.
digest?
Well, you
Yeah.
shit once when you die.
You're
And
right,
that's
you're
a
right.
24-hour
Yeah,
window
that's on
before they
them,
execute.
Well, at that point,
That's
yeah,
on
that's
them.
not my
That's their
problem.
problem.
Yeah,
They're
that's
dead.
on them. That's what I'm saying.
You put the fucking thing over my head and electrocuted me.
Hey, man,
Jesus.
just like the
Well,
straws,
I
there's
wanna
two
move your
holes in the human
electric
body.
chair.
Yeah?
That'd be brutal. Jesus.
Thank you for helping my argument.
You're welcome. I forgot. We're on opposite sides. Why? Why? Put your fingers in all those holes. I bet.
No, he's
Ah,
doing it for the
Kayla.
sound effect, man.
What?
For the
Chicken
the
butt.
execution.
Oh.
Yikes.
Stupid.
Thanks for having me. I'm just kidding.
Bro, come on, stop it.
Bro, stop it.
What else? So I want to know why you're still here, Kayla.
Wow.
Wow.
Why? Okay, let's actually start with why you chose St. Cloud. Why did you even come here?
Oh, free tuition.
That makes sense.
How'd that work?
So when I was 17, I was put in foster care.
Oh.
And if you're a foster care, or if you're in foster care, or you were in foster care, there's a tuition waiver that you're available for.
Cool.
And so basically, I've gotten that. I get that until I graduate.
That's really
Nice.
cool.
It's a good deal.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Super sweet deal. No
And-
other reason I'd come to the shithole.
I was gonna say, and there's
Yeah.
only certain colleges I'm sure that are paid for by.
So-
the
Yeah,
state.
it has,
So,
it has to
Kayla.
be a men's state school, so I had
Oh.
to go to like Winona or Bemidji or
Yeah.
what's the other one I was looking at? Mankato.
Okay.
So, Kayla, perfect world. Finances, not a problem. Travel, not a problem. Where would you have gone to school? Finances out the window.
I mean, I really wanted to go to school in New York when I was younger.
Oh,
but
okay.
That was like,
Yeah, that'd be
you
pretty
know, I
cool.
grew up and I was like, that's not realistic.
Yeah.
So,
It's expensive,
NYU in the
obviously.
city.
I was gonna say,
yeah.
Well, New York's
yeah, I
expensive.
wanted to
That'd
be
be
like
cool.
an author. Also realized that was kind of not the best route for me.
Well, it's all good, yeah.
So, yeah.
Have you been to New York before?
No,
No?
I want to go there.
You're not missing much.
That's pretty
Some people
cool.
really like
It's
it.
cool going once, but
You gotta go
afterwards-
once.
Yeah.
I
It's
think
definitely
I
an
wanna do it.
experience.
I've never been
Everybody's
either.
different. Some people really
No.
do.
Now,
like
whether
it.
you'll want to go again is kind of what kind of experience you have,
Sure.
but it's definitely an experience for sure.
Sure.
There are
Wow.
pros and cons to it. The only con is it's kind of gross.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, well,
really
that's really
dirty.
any major city,
Like,
honestly.
to
right?
do
No, but-
It's really the only reason it's dirty is just because it's so populous
Yeah,
and they're
it's
so
even big,
populated.
it's
So
Yeah.
condensed.
No,
Yeah.
not even that. It's densely populated.
Yeah.
At the point, there's no back alleys for dumpsters, so all the trash just get thrown on the street for
Right, you know,
the
it's
garbage
a
truck to
super
pick off. Like,
old
it
city,
smells.
You know,
It's
it
just
wasn't
an
built- it wasn't
eyesore.
built with that in mind.
Yeah.
Like,
obviously.
I don't want to
But
see.
it's
that.
very cool, but I would say that's the only
Yeah, it's
downfall.
got-
Is that it's just so densely populated. It's
Yeah, it has the normal drawbacks of a city, but even more since it's even bigger. Obviously.
Yeah.
Not to mention, the people are like, "Yo, check out my mixtape, man."
Oh,
I love it.
damn.
That's
That's
everywhere,
That
bro.
happened to me in Miami.
We got that in
happens
Florida.
That happened in
Yeah.
Miami.
Yeah, that
a
happened
couple
in
days
Miami.
ago.
Yeah, I believe it.
Pump-
I
Pumpkin
actually
Munch?
gave him like $10.
They
I was
tried
like,
to
fuck
sell
it,
you
man,
their
I'll have to
mixtape?
Did you listen to it?
It's a
I
big,
did. It was
Did
okay.
you buy the mixtape?
no.
I think I still have it actually. It's a DVD.
I would just as a joke one time I would just want to give the guy $5. All right, let me check it out. Just
He
listen
tried to
to
get me
how
to pay
bad
$20
it
for it. I was
is.
like, I'm
Yeah.
not giving you $20 for your mixtape.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll give you $10. You know, I appreciate you, man.
So
but, like,
the first
try to give
time-
me $20.
Yeah.
The first time I went to New York City, one of those guys came up to me and my dad, and he came up, he handed it to my dad. He's like, "Do you like rap music?" We walked by, and he said, "Or black people?"
Oh my god.
My dad turned around and was like, "What?"
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
So, also in other news, last week, President Joe Biden took a tumble
Oh, man.
off of his bike in
my
his
God.
home state of Delaware. Did you guys see that
The
video?
great fall of the year, huh?
I actually didn't
Did
hear
you
about
all see that
That's pretty
video?
funny.
I saw it.
Oh, I
I
actually
saw
haven't
it.
even
So
heard about
it's
that.
so the one thing I want to point out about the video, it's not like he fell off it while mid riding it. He actually stopped and got his foot tangled in the pedals
Oh my, that's rough.
While
and
trying to
face
dismount.
planted.
Yeah.
My first reaction is, why is he riding a bike that has pedals with the gates? I don't know what those are called.
The foot things.
Yeah, the foot holders on it. Like,
the straps.
I've never seen anybody like on an actual bike with those. And why would you give that to a 79-year-old senile president who doesn't know where he
My
is?
question is, where is the Secret Service at, dude? They should be protecting our president at all costs. Doesn't matter, rain, shine, or bike ride, bro. They should be there. They just catch him if he falls, right?
Or let him land on them, Like
Yeah.
Like
It's the second
Lay
big
out
fall of
type shit. I mean,
Biden's
come on.
presidency. The first one being 3 falls up the stairs of Air Force One.
That's right. I think they're going to talk about the economy, but maybe
Was
that's
that
the third
even
fall.
when he was president? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
it
well,
would've had to
Air
be,
Force
yeah.
One.
I
yeah.
thought maybe I thought there was another one where he fell off the plane steps too. Honestly, Thought
Yeah.
that might have happened during the campaign.
But I
actually.
saw that video and I saw that he face planted to him. Like, he
Yep.
definitely got hurt from that,
Yeah.
or at least got a couple
Sure, a little
scrapes.
bit,
But he
right.
got up and he was fine. He's like, "Yeah, I'm fine." I'm like, I mean, he took it like a champ, but still.
Fine.
Because if you watch the video, he was riding up, and this was the look on his face.
Oh my god.
Now do the voice.
Serious. It's pretty-
Oh,
it's kinda
my
scary,
fellow
though.
supporters. Everyone's, oh, I'm good. I'm good. Oh, I'm good. Oh, man, our economy's doing great. We're setting records. Yeah. I'm like, any other president. But yeah.
In other news,
All right. Yeah, back to our interview, I guess. or no, are we continuing on? What else you got?
yeah, I got some other news, but what other good questions do we have for Kayla?
Why don't you go with what you were saying?
Okay. Well, in other news, Amber Heard broke.
Oh my god.
Amber Heard owes $8.3 million to Johnny Depp, and her lawyers admitted that she does not have the funds available to pay this lawsuit to Mr. Depp. So she was recently seen a couple days ago with her sister at TJ Maxx, buying some tops and some bottoms, and just having a jolly old time with little money in her pocket. How funny is that, Josh?
He's just smiling.
That's hysterical.
I think it's a little silly. I'm not gonna lie.
TJ Maxx is a pretty good store. I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but it's cheap. But it's cheap.
I ain't gonna lie, I go to TJ Maxx too, but nonetheless,
I mean, I think it's probably a smart move for her future. I guess.
if she didn't go through this, she would not have to pay $8 million. Just saying.
8.5.
Yeah, that's like saying anything.
8.3.
Yeah. Well, yeah, if I didn't rob that bank, I wouldn't be in prison for 20 years. Well, no shit.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Good point.
Well, Golden State won the playoffs. We haven't talked about that yet.
Won the cup.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, won the cups, not the playoffs. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You're right. You're right. Won the
finals.
chip.
The
The
trophy.
championship, yeah.
Yep, won the chip. NBA Final champions. Curry, 4th ring. Celtics still suck. Mr. Justin Boston fan in the corner. How we feeling?
Yikes.
Yikes!
Doesn't look so good.
It looks so good, buddy.
Constipated.
He doesn't like this.
Maybe he didn't like the Nuggets.
No, maybe they're catching
No,
up.
I
with
don't
it.
like the Denver Nuggets.
Oh. Me neither. I don't even know who plays for the Nuggets. But nonetheless, Justin is not happy.
Jokic.
Yeah, sounds great.
Yeah, dude.
I'm not that into it. But nonetheless,
Should we...
I won $50. Now, we just need the Lightning to pull this off for the NHL Stanley Cup Finals.
That's gonna be tough.
We'll get it done. Comeback champions, the Lightning they do better when they're behind in series. Is that not correct, Justin?
Where are you getting that information from?
Past 3 years.
Okay. Okay.
They were
examples.
all right. I don't remember what team they played this
normally play
season,
behind.
but they were down 2-0 in the playoffs.
Okay,
to get
well,
to the championship this
Here's
season.
my biggest thing. This is an
Yeah.
unpopular opinion. I don't even consider their first Stanley Cup win legit. The one in 2020.
Savage.
That, to me,
Is
to
that
call
the
them...
COVID Cup or what?
Yeah, the COVID Cup. That makes absolutely no sense that you call yourself the champion when the season took a hiatus in March and then it restarted in July, 4 months. With the NHL Stanley Cup Finals end in June and they start up again in October. They got a whole off-season break and saying we're starting the season up again. All these teams that had momentum going into the playoffs, like the Bruins, the Rangers, the Capitals, they lost all their momentum and they got shit on in the play-in tournament. Then the Lightning come in and win it, and they're calling themselves legit champions. I don't consider that a real cup.
Sure.
That makes sense.
What about last year?
Yeah.
Last year, yeah, that's fine. Because that was a full season.
So what about this year?
There was no break, yeah. If they win it,
3-peat?
I wouldn't consider it a three-peat.
Who do you think, Justin, maybe you've said this before in our last couple episodes, who do you think is truly going to win this series? The Avalanche, or do you think the Lightning will pull through?
You know, I was going to say I will say Avalanche, but I'm not 100% confident after last night because I remember in Game 2, the Avs shit on the Lightning 7-0 in Denver, but then they came to Tampa, and what was the final score of last night's game? It was 7-3, I think.
6-2.
6-2, and they did that. I'm like, okay, so the Avalanche still have a game buffer. So if they win the next game, now the odds of the Lightning winning the cup goes down. But now if they win, then it's anybody's series. So at this point, like if it goes like to 2-2, at this point it's going to be like, who's ever playing at home the most games is going to win. Mm-hmm. Because I watched the highlights of those first 2 games in Denver. Those fans are hyped to have the Stanley Cup back. They haven't won it in 20 years. Back when Ray Bourque was with them. Fun fact, the Colorado Avalanche, in their first year of existence, won the Stanley Cup when they moved from Quebec.
Well, there you go. Fun fact
They beat the Florida Panthers, and then their second cup with Ray Bourque, they beat the New Jersey Devils.
Oh.
And I believe that was in 2004. In 2004 was the Lightning.
Oh.
They beat the Calgary Flames.
Oh.
The year prior, it was the New Jersey Devils beating the Anaheim Mighty Ducks.
Yeah. New Jersey Devils were my favorite hockey team growing up. Just saying.
Why?
What's the capital?
But they don't play in the capital.
Don't care. That's why I liked them.
Oh my god.
They play in Newark.
Hey, Kayla, what's the capital of New Jersey?
Think about it.
Just think about it.
Think who you're sitting next to. Why would he care?
Why would I care?
Because
I
it's.
don't know. Is it
It's
Trenton?
his-
It's Trenton, New Jersey.
No, it's not.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
actually.
Yeah.
Not the same?
Yep.
That's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny because Trent, New Jersey actually isn't like big by any means. It's,
Yeah.
I mean,
was
it's heavily populated, but it's not like Newark.
But
Yeah.
to like them because it's his
My mama asked me what the capital of North Carolina was. I said Washington, D.C. She said, no, you're wrong. And then I pissed in my pants.
Josh,
Fuck
hey,
yeah, bro.
hey, Josh, what's the capital of North Carolina?
Washington, D.C.
You're an idiot. Come on, give me the real answer, smarty pants.
What's the question?
Washington, D.C.
I don't know what it is either.
Capital of North Carolina?
Yeah.
That
Is it south or north?
That's
That's Charlotte.
North or south?
Yeah, which Carolina?
I literally said
Carolina?
Vermont.
North Carolina.
Wait a minute.
That's another state.
Where's the
North
start?
capital of North
Are you
Carolina.
talking about
is
north?
Raleigh.
Oh,
South
right.
or the
South
normal
Carolina
one?
is
You
Charlotte.
said Vermont. What's the capital of Vermont?
No, I'm really bad with geography.
Montpelier.
Math is my shit.
Montpelier. Shit.
Yeah.
What does E equal?
What?
MC squared.
Chicken butt. Ah, he got it.
What does it say? What?
Double burn. Let's finish.
2-1.
Let's
I mean,
finish
Brad
this
even
off.
Brad even challenged me on poker night. He was like talking about capitals, this and that, and I kind of showed him up a little bit because there was one state that he didn't get, and I believe it was Nevada. A lot of people think
that's
Vegas.
right.
It's actually Carson City.
Mhm.
I know the capital of every single state in the country, and I can give you a couple countries too.
Istanbul.
Istanbul is the
Is the
capital.
That's the
city. I
capital
know.
of Turkey.
I know.
Yeah.
From where?
Washington D.C.
Justin.
All right.
Why you no flush toilets, Justin?
O's, if you're listening, we miss you, buddy, and we love you.
Yeah, he's not listening. But
I don't
final
feel
question
you
of the hour before we let
Final
our guest
question.
go. Final question.
Yeah. I need
All right,
some
Kayla.
tacos.
Here we go. My favorite question, just for you. Have you seen Back to the Future? Right, the movie's Back to the Future. All right. So, anyways, give you a quick filler. There's a Mandalorian that can travel in time. Right, they go back in time, and then they go back to the future.
Hey, it's DeLorean.
Isn't that what he said?
Mandalorian.
He said Mandalorian. It's DeLorean.
Mandalorian.
Oh, it's
No,
just
Mandalorian is
DeLorean?
the TV show, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
The DeLorean is the
right.
car, bro.
Okay, DeLorean.
My brother in Christ.
That was confused.
Anyways, all right. You have a time machine. Fuck it. You have a time machine, Kayla. Okay. You can go into the future, or you can go into the past. Which direction would you go, and why?
Whoa, let's get a little personal.
No.
Let's
lay it out.
I guess we make it.
Well, I
personal.
could get really morbid.
Well, it's up to you. I mean,
Do it.
whatever
It's
you
your
want to do, I
question.
guess, with time travel.
Okay, I would go back in time and I would say goodbye to my dad.
Oh,
Nice.
That's
Yes, I would.
that's fair.
You
that's
know,
fair.
You know, I would do the same thing with my mother too.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
I
think a lot
cheers
of
to
people
that.
would probably do
I,
stuff like that.
I missed a phone call from him the day before he killed himself. And
Oh, it's
I
nice.
was I would totally just go back.
Right.
To that call. I was
That's
11,
fair.
but like, you know.
Right.
Well,
You
yeah,
just
I mean,
never know.
That's I think
Yeah.
you're doing as an adult. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, with
Yep.
my mother the day before she passed away.
You guys talk about sad stuff? Sorry, that was
No,
She
that's fine.
was-
Talk about
Talk
whatever.
about it all.
I think it was 10 o'clock at night. I had school the next morning, and I was going up to bed, and I looked in the living room. There was her and my dad. They had recently divorced, but
Oh, yeah.
my dad lived in D.C., and he came up for some reason, for a reason that I know, but that doesn't need to be public.
Yeah.
Sure, sure.
And they were sitting there. It's kind of like, wow, like they're divorced, but like they're sitting together as friends, and kind of looking back on it now, it's like, wow. And she just said goodnight to me, and that was the last time I ever saw her or spoke to her. And just when my Nana passed away in 2018, she like died right in front of me. The thing, well, she was old.
Like in a hospital. Then.
Right.
No, like
it's just like at home.
in an apartment. See,
Oh.
Like hospice, kind of?
no, it was in my auntie's apartment in Revere, Mass.
She was in care of my
and
family, basically.
and so she was just like in a bed on medicine,
Right,
this
right.
and that,
Makes
sense.
and it was just kind of like a peaceful, like
Yeah, I'm sure.
you're gonna
yeah.
pass away in front of your family. And the thing about someone just passing away right in front of you is you get to say goodbye at
Yeah,
least.
it's a lot more closure for sure.
If you don't get to say goodbye, it just eats away at you. I didn't accept my mother's death until I was a junior in college.
Right. Yeah.
When you don't say goodbye, it's just
No, for
really
sure, man.
just so many stones not.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, and
Finished.
that goes for
Yep.
everything. Even, not just death.
Stones
Yeah.
unturned.
Yep.
Relationships. And
Kind
all
of
that
fumbling
crap.
over my words now.
Oh, it's
but-
okay. It's a hard
Yeah.
topic, you know.
I'm saying, obviously, people and animals are completely different, but at the same time, it's just that at the
Never,
right.
ever,
It's just
ever-
having that thing or person there. You know what I mean? At the
Never,
same time.
ever, ever tell someone that it's just a dog, too.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
for
yep.
sure.
Same thing with my dog. Someone said that to me, and I almost slit their fucking throat.
Yeah. Nope. Yep. No, I believe it. Because yeah, just like I said, and I was talking to someone actually this weekend, and they had a 15-year-old cat and passed away and whatever, and they're like, yeah, I go home and don't hear the meows, and just kind of that stuff of something else being there.
Right,
truly
of course,
as well.
yeah.
So.
It's adjustment.
Yeah, well, that is not how I planned to end this episode, but I think that was awesome. Those moments
Very
are
good.
super
Important.
cool. Kind of just like our burial one a couple weeks ago as well. If you haven't checked that out, make sure to look through our playlist. We do these shock topics pretty often. We've been doing them all week because y'all love them, and we love them too. Love discussing all of these topics and seeing what everyone has to say from growing up in their own side of the country here. So, thanks, Kayla, for joining us. How was your first podcast episode?
That was fun. I had
Good.
a lot of fun. I was kind of nervous at first, but it was fun.
Yep.
I don't usually cook in front of people. Like, I like to be alone in the kitchen, so that was interesting.
Yep. We're gonna make a good video out of that one. So make sure you check us out on TikTok. Check out Kayla's Instagram as well. We're gonna take it in our Instagram profile tomorrow morning or today when you're listening to this. Make sure to follow everyone. Thanks for listening as always, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.
Peace.
Who did it do trip? Like how she move it. I like how she move it. I got that new whip. Who did it do trip? Like how she move it. I like how she move it.